guys, it's Vaughn and welcome back to another episode of Housework. Today's episode is a clean with me, so we're heading upstairs to the master wing. That of course includes my master bedroom. We're going to be tackling some much needed high-level dusting, my walk-in closet, and of course my bathroom. I'm starting off today's cleaning project pretty early because I do want my afternoon all to myself. So you guys are seeing a little bit of my morning tidying up routine. I absolutely start every morning by clearing and making the bed. Now I wouldn't go as deep into the cleaning as you guys are going to see in today's video, but I absolutely make sure that everything is in its place. Today would be more of an example of my bi-weekly cleaning routine. I like having my bed made because it helps me have a clearer mind and helps me start my day a lot more organized. Not to mention I use the surface of the bed a lot of times for organizing, like folding clothes and things of that nature. So this just helps me get off to a good start. And my method for going about making my bed is to make it appear as cozy as possible. It's just something about it. It helps me wind down at night and get really restful when it's time for bed. If my bed looks nice and cozy and juicy is how I like to describe it, because all of the cushions look plump and ready to be laid on. So that kind of helps me with my evening routine. And y'all, if I could have 100 pillows on my bed, I would, but we will go ahead and settle for 9. This is our little reading area over here. I'm just going to tackle some surface cleaning and get the dusting and stuff out of the way. And I'm going to finish up by spraying some of my antibacterial linen spray. Normally I would use my Caldrea, but you know, it's kind of flu season on top of the already existing pandemic. So I'm going to be doing a lot of disinfecting in today's cleaning video. Now, over on top of the wardrobe, there were some flowers that my husband got for me that have been a little bit neglected by me. Embarrassing. And so I got to get these petals up, and I also want to dust on the top of that thing. So I'm just going to use my Method all-purpose spray. It's a lime and sea salt fragrance, so it's very subtle, which I like for our bedroom. And I'm wearing a mask today for the dusting, you guys, because my allergies have been out of control. So I am not here for the game. So I'm definitely going to wear my mask and just go ahead and remove everything from the wardrobe first, wipe it down, and then I'm going to wipe off every single item before I put it back. And I have not wiped off the top of this wardrobe since Christmas when we decorated, so there is quite a bit of dust that has settled and collected, but no worries because we're getting rid of it today. And I'm also going to wipe off these fake flowers because they collect dust as well. Pretty much anything that stands still is going to collect dust, so everything is going to get hit at least once with this rag. And I like to do all of my surface cleaning and dusting first before I do anything to the floors, because as you can see, everything collects on the floors, so the floors will be the last step. Now, this ceiling fan is another item that I've been wanting to tackle for a while now. I kept on thinking every time I would look up and see it, oh, I need to clean these, but I just kept putting it off. But we're going to tackle it today. I'm going to use my Swiffer dusters to do the job. These are really cool because they have the really easy to assemble handle. You just push it right into the duster head and you are ready to go. This thing grips everything. I've seen it happen. So we're going to try our luck today on these ceiling fan blades. Looks good to me, hun. Even left a little bit of a luster underneath all that dust. So I'm really happy about the way these blades turned out. And as you can see, a lot of the major dust particles have hit the floor. So I'm just going to pick up some of those chunkier pieces so that when I come through later with my cordless vacuum, it doesn't get all clogged up and stuff. Got that out the way. Now it's time to tackle the rest of this room. moving on to the closet, I'm just returning things back to where they belong. I just returned from a quick camping trip, so I'm emptying out my luggage and putting things back. And I'm also going to take care of this laundry in this laundry bag, aka IKEA bag, and clean this island surface. Now, this countertop is made of some kind of quartz material, and I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like it absorbs a lot. So like you have to be very careful about the formula or solution that you use to clean it. So I really didn't even add any extra spray to my towel, my rag. I just pretty much used the same amount that I had on it from when I was wiping the tables in the bedroom. And if anyone has any tips on how to clean and sanitize quartz, please leave them below in the comments. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish up in here by vacuuming the rug and the floors. I love this onsen vacuum because it does both without having to switch any settings or anything. So it's very convenient and honestly perfect for cleaning a closet just because of all the lint that takes place in here from all the laundry and clothes, and it helps keep the dust down and everything. And speaking of dust, I actually have a video showing you guys how I did some major dusting in this closet and revamping and doing some major organizational stuff in here, so I'll link that video for you guys. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and sweep / cordless vacuum the floors in the bedroom since I already have the thing handy, and then I'm going to save the mopping for the absolute last step. But I'm just going to get underneath the wardrobe, underneath the bed, underneath the chairs, just really thoroughly clean this floor so that it's ready for the mopping later. And you guys, I love my cordless vacuum because it's really convenient and it helps to get in some of those hard to reach places without breaking your back. But when it comes to things like spider webs or awkward corners and things, I always reach for my good old trusty old-fashioned broom because there's nothing like it. All right, on to the bathroom. I'm gonna get some of these clothes out of the way. I tried on some new stuff that I got, so I need to put those away. And I'm gonna start on the toilet, and I'm using all bleach products. So I'm using my bleach toilet bowl cleaner and my bleach all-purpose spray just to really get this thing clean and disinfected. And I feel like every time I post a video of myself cleaning a toilet, someone gets frustrated and has an anxiety attack, so let me explain. I take special care, you guys, to make sure that I am not cross-contaminating or spreading germs around. Firstly, I use bleach. And second, I try to use disposable washcloths. I wash every area with a separate washcloth and throw it away. And I will flip the washcloth over if it's getting a little too dirty to expose a cleaner side. And I clean all like areas with the same washcloth using different sides so that nothing is crossing over into unwanted territories. Ladies and gentlemen, that's about all you can do. And at the end of the day, we are using bleach, which kills germs and pretty much anything that it touches. But let's move on, shall we? I'm taking this opportunity to also refill all the toilet supplies. So I'm bringing in some more toilet paper, and I'm also returning all of those items to the toilet bowl area. And I'm gonna refill some things, right? So my feminine products, I like to keep them in this little basket right above the toilet so it's easy to access. So it's just tampons and pads. And I decided this time to use shoe covers before I tackle the shower. This is just gonna keep my shoes from getting all wet and also keep the shower floor a little bit cleaner. We originally bought these for like home improvement projects, but I figured, shoot, it could work for the shower too. But yeah, first things first, I gotta get everything out of the shower so that I can easily access all the surfaces and scrub and clean them things down. And you guys, why are husbands like this? Okay, just disrespecting my little soap display all the way. We will clean that later, but for now, let's go ahead and start on the shower. didn't do this last time, but I think it's about that time that I cleaned my shower door seal. This is kind of the little threshold at the bottom. So I'm just taking it out, cleaning the glass, and I also scrubbed that thing over the tub because it was a lot of crud in there. I didn't show that part, but I'm just cleaning it and reapplying it, and I'm so glad I did. It looks so much better, and I'm just so glad to know that it's disinfected. And the final step of the glass is to use a glass cleaner. So I'm just using that on the outside of the whole shower and also the inside. For me, sometimes I feel like this helps the shower to stay clean longer. I feel like it repels water for a little bit, which helps to preserve that shiny, clear, see-through look. I decided to try something new this time, you guys, so I went and got my stainless steel wipes that I normally use in the kitchen for the refrigerator. I decided to try it on my shower head system, and I must say, I don't think it really made that big of a difference. This is what it looked like when I was done, which kind of looks the same as when I clean it with my normal cleaning solution, so I probably wouldn't use it again. And despite how crazy my little soap display looked earlier, it was pretty easy to clean, especially with my little lemon brush, because it was just some wet soap. So this is actually a bamboo plate that I got from IKEA, and I think the purpose is for it to display items like in your living room on the table, but I use it here in the bathroom because it has a nice vibe, and I think the bamboo looks good for our kind of spa vibe. This little towel rack I got from IKEA. Okay, let's move on to the tub. So I'm just going to use some of my all-purpose bleach spray and scrub this thing down on the inside, but also I want to wipe around the outside. You guys may have noticed my new vanity mirrors. I love them so much. They're LED lit. I do have a whole video giving you guys all the details about these mirrors, where I got them, how much they cost, and actually showing how we installed them. So I will link that video for you. But so far so good, you guys. I've been loving these things. Now it's time to sweep the floor. This is the absolute last thing I do in here before I mop. And you guys, there's always a ton of stuff on this floor because this is my main bathroom. So I do my hair and makeup and everything up here. And there's always hair on the floor, especially if I'm doing my little extension hairstyles. There's always some hair somewhere. So I take my time sweeping up here. Sometimes it takes me like 15 minutes to get the whole floor nice and clean, which to me is kind of a long time to be sweeping, but I do it. It's time best spent because I really like to see the floor is nice and shiny and velvety to the touch at the bottom of my feet. So I'm gonna take my time here. And when I'm sweeping in here, I like to clean the broom as I go. So most of the dust that you guys will see at the end here is things that came off the broom from other areas and other sweeping projects from around the house that kind of just sat there. So I like to get all of that off the floor, off the broom, and into the trash. All right, we are finally done. This took me about 2.5 hours. We can finally say that we are done cleaning the master wing. As always, you guys know me, I don't spray air freshener. I go ahead and spray my linen, and I light some nice candles to get that nice vibe with those essential oils through the air, just kind of permeating off the furniture. So that's what I've done here, and it's such a good feeling to walk on clean floors and to have that nice fragrance as you walk through the different rooms. Girl, I even light a candle in my closet because I just love the vibe. It makes my clothes smell nice. It's so pleasant. And just seeing everything in its place is such a reward. And it's so important that I clean these 3 areas at the same time every time, because they all kind of coincide with one another. So I wouldn't be able to just clean my bathroom or just clean my closet. All 3 of these areas have to be clean so that I can get the full effect and the wonderful experience of having an absolutely clean master wing. And I feel so accomplished today because I was able to do a lot of the high level dusting that I had been avoiding and procrastinating on. So my ceiling fan is sparkly and gleaming, and the tops of all of my surfaces are dust free, and I can check this cleaning project off my list. And it brings me joy knowing that after a long day of work, my husband is going to come home to all of these clean and cozy vibes. And as for me, my reward starts now. And so you guys had asked me in my last cleaning video what I had done after I got done cleaning. Well, girl, I'm going to have myself a bubble bath, an epic bubble bath, if you will, something anti-inflammatory for this bat. Okay, so I got my bath salts, I got my Dr. Teal's, and my glass of wine. And I think as important as it is to share these home cleaning videos, it is equally important to share the aftermath, the recharge, the self-care aspect. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.